Hey, it's me, back with another video in my room today, not at work. So yeah, thought I'd just talk about my third hospitalization experience briefly, not too much detail, which happened on the 20th, and I got out on the 29th, so that was 10 nights. You could say it was 5 nights of Freddy's or times two. I call it 5 nights to say Diddy's times two, whatever you want. 10 nights to say Diddy's. But you can call it what you want. If you've been there, you know what? Let me just start with my exhortations, my praise. Good hospital. The doctor I worked with that changed meds was amazing, absolutely amazing. And when I wanted to be released Friday, he could see that I wasn't ready. I was still a bit manic, bit hyper, which I am now. Still have anxiety going on. But when he saw me Friday, he said, "You know what? You're not ready. You just need better sleep." Because the first week there, like 22nd to the 20 something, my sleep was horrible. And there were probably 4 out of the 10 nights, or 4 or 5 of the nights out of 10 nights, I slept horribly or got no sleep. And so those 4 nights, I basically stayed up praying, drawing, writing, maybe reading if I could have the patience, which I did at the time. I can't read right now. If I read, unless it's the Bible, if I read something, I have no patience. I can't read it. But basically, I came in because I had to change meds, but I also got in a fight with a couple friends that I know really well. So, it wasn't really, it was good timing. It was very convenient timing, but at the same time, it was unfortunate. So, the food was excellent. We'll talk about that for a second. The food was like restaurant quality, even though you probably put chemical additives to give as much nutrients as you can, because it's a hospital. They have drugs for days, drugs for eternity. They have tons of shots and drugs, because that's what a mental hospital is. If you misbehave, they're going to give you a shot during the day, which will help sterilize you and sedate you. But if you're like well behaved, or if you're like me, trying to be compliant as I can while talking the shit out of everything, because I annoyed so many people with my voice, because all I do is talk, talk, talk. I have the energy of a 12-year-old right now, right? That's why I can share so much. Whereas if I'm depressed, I can't share very much. I'm not very how do I say, very active. That's the low bipolar. The low bipolar is depression. The high is anxiety. So it's a mess right now. Combined with autism, which surrounds the entire thing, it's just a mess, dude. So I'm currently still stabilizing on the new meds. It's been almost over a week now, so doing really well. And the people I met, we'll talk about the people. So the people I met were very interesting. A lot of them were my age. Some of them were at least 40s, 50s. One of them was an 80-year-old, but he was amazing. I called him Godzilla because he's the destroyer of hospitals. But anyways, that's a whole other thing. All the side lore and all the things I've learned about people, supposedly, especially one person in particular, it's alleged. Some of this, she's probably a liar. But anyways, like the things that I learned from people is like, I don't know, very interesting. You go to a mental hospital and people are coming from all different angles, all different religions, all different circumstances, all different views of the world and life, and all different experiences of rejection and hurt and pain and sorrow and grief, whatever it is they're coming through. We're all uniting in the same place, and it's like a 600 square foot place. It's not very long, right? Not very big place. You have the bedrooms of the men, the bedrooms of the women. You have the desk, like the secretary, where they give you meds or give you whatever you want, or just like give you food. Not give you food, but they help you with requests. So for me, I needed an inhaler because I was coughing so bad, like that. And so at bedtime, which was a certain time to a certain time, I wasn't allowed to get meds. Even when I was staying up all night, I could still not get meds. And I don't know if one of the people let me take inhaler, but I still needed it really bad because most of my nights I spent coughing and keeping all the men sleep deprived, which is why I was like, "Get me out of here!" So when they finally released me, I was in shock. I'm like, seriously, am I actually getting out? Because I was there for 10 days, and I was like, dang, bro, it's crazy. So yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of my hospital experience because a lot of you don't know where I came from or why I left still social media for like 10 like over a week. So yeah, that's a little bit about me for the last 10 days or so. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks.